Welcome to Daily Dose. My name is Robert, here with my pal Susan, and hey, we have a guest with us today. It's Venetia.
Hello, everyone.
Venetia, where are you and Susan today?
We're in Santa Barbara at my house.
Right next to each other, and not a Zoom space, a real space.
Real space.
That's the thing, man. Sharing a box like you guys are right here. Talk to me about what it's like to really, because you've met in person before, but you got to spend some time this weekend together. And I think it comes out of what we do, right? This yes and exercise thing that we do via Jam for Joy and Day One. This is toward connection. Talking about the connection you guys took to another level this weekend by spending some time together.
We're connecting.
So it's amazing, there's a sense that you have of someone, and then it's multiplied, like enhanced, and she's way more awesome than I even imagined she was. And we really had an amazing time.
And we've had a great couple of days together.
Yeah, missed a lot of sleep, a lot of long conversations. But doing this right now, Robert, is really interesting because it's sort of like family at this point. I mean, that's how it feels to me. And we're doing this. It's
right.
Really, truly combining.
Venetia, has it been like that for you too? I mean, what does that feel like? Because you invited Susan into your house, and that's very intimate.
Yes. Susan just belongs here,
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
It's so lovely to see that, and again, to feel these connections, because we do this online, and it's great that, just like this call, that we're able to do that. I mean, here you guys in Santa Barbara, and I'm, 3.5, 4 hours north up in the Bay, and we're able to have this conversation. We're able to connect even for a moment. And often we have people from as far away as the UK, right, playing, and that's wonderful too. Then we take that and that into a face-to-face space. And when it becomes three-dimensional, you get to see a whole person. You get to really, the things that we play with in space, the ideas of what does the environment have? What does the mind putty have? Now you guys are playing with tangible objects. You're walking the beach together. There, you're putting on
and tangible time too. So for example, we talk about exercise all the time, how important it is. And we hear even in the jam and in the daily doses, how much a part of everyone's consciousness is. But to live with someone and to see how that translates and what the focus is, and how if plan A didn't work, we're going to get plan B in there somehow. We're going to make an accommodation or whatever to make sure we, at least Venetia does, probably better than me. It's impressive. So we're going boxing right after we get off the air with you.
Fantastic. Well, I mean, I heard some of what you're referring to in, the couple of texts we sent over the weekend, Susan, about various times, and we planned this and then needed a nap here or felt bad here, whatever. And again, you yes-anded those things and still found time to connect, maybe in different ways. I know for Susan how you yes and very naturally at this point, you've embedded it. Venetia, is it part of your thought process? Do you think about yes anding situations? Are you integrated in that way?
Yes, I do. She caught me there yesterday when I said yes, but
we were out walking, we were crossing a street, and there's a lot of distractions and and stuff. Here's another one though. This is fun. We were working out the timing and how to do everything this morning, and I said, I'll bring my computer because it's all set up. And if the computer wasn't working here, that we could do a personal hotspot. And her text back said, yes, let's.
So yes, let's is one of our games. And again, it speaks toward seeking the positive in things, right? I mean, I think that's it. On a daily basis, we consistently have choices laid in front of us, and we're making choices all the time. And it's not that we want to yes and everything. We're not Pollyanna about this. We're not like the world becomes perfect when you just say yes, and about everything. It's about giving yourself the opportunity when it comes your way to say, here's how I'm going to make that good for me. That's what I take from it anyway. How does that land with you?
that sounds really nice to me. The thing is, I'm pretty positive. Susan's very positive. We just have this natural inclination to be positive. So it's kind of like, it's just inbred almost.
Yeah, I was telling her yesterday that there's a lightness about her reactions to things and her feelings about life. I mean, we all have stuff, and she's had some stuff. And we're approaching 5 minutes. We're not going to get personal, but you know, it's
Well, we can-
beautiful to see this.
Yeah, we could take the next episode. I just want to make sure, because when people hear this, they might not knowing you think, oh, well, that's easy for them. And you mentioned her having stuff. Susan, you have stuff too. We all have stuff. And again, it's not about whether or not, or the depth of even the stuff you have. It's about what you do with it. And that's where I want to get back to that, because it's an exercise to practice yes anding things. Let's come back for one more. And thank you so much for being here. See you in a minute.
Thank you. Bye.